hills or I'll blow it off!
There's gold in them dar hills.
Hello miners, welcome back to Gold Rush over here in Pine Valley, and today is the day we set up our wash plant. Everything is over here ready to go. I already got the cables on the excavator. Hopefully I can remember how to run the controls on that because it's been a couple months. The trailer is loaded up, the pickup truck's loaded up, everything from Rivertown is over here. At least I hope it is. And we need to get started putting this back together. So let's start I think we're going to start with these sluices here. Here and here. Now, I was just running the excavator, I had to reload the game. The excavator was having a mind of its own. So hopefully it behaves itself now after reloading. I was just sitting here and it was just twirling around like a baton on its own. I have no idea what it was doing, so I just reloaded the game. Seemed to fix this problem. The other thing that seems to have been fixed is the river. We've been kind of running out of water, and then the water comes back, and then we run out of water, and the water comes back. We're trying to get some good amount of water in the water tower. And of course now, yep, you can't reach. Of course. The first cable I tried to hook up, it doesn't reach. Yeah, so we're trying to get some water in the water tower so our Glacier Creek wash plant will have enough water pressure to run. You're going to reach now. Perfect. There's one. Let's grab that one there. Right? I did grab that one. Yep. All right. And now this one here goes there. And where are you located, Mr.? You're underneath. So let's go ahead and just do that. And that. And hopefully we're good to go. Alright, let's go ahead and... I'm not digging into hard soil. I don't know why you think I am, but that's fine. Whatever you think I'm doing, I'm not trying to do it. All right, let's go ahead and get these in. So I'm trying to remember the best way to put this together. Sometimes I put things, you know, I try to start from like, oh, the dirt goes in here and we work our way down. But then you realize afterwards, like some of the sluices have to go under other things. So hopefully I'm starting... with some good parts of the wash plant that go in first. I won't have to sneak them under here. Need to be careful here. Alright, let's go ahead and drive a little more further forward. This should snap in-ish. Let's lift it on up a little bit. Alright. Step number 1. Done of like 40. You gonna be able to back up that hill? Can you back up the hill, please? There we go. Alright, now we'll go get its twin brother. We'll go snap that one in. So I think we'll do the sluices first. That one there is upside down. But I need to get some of the stuff in. It's actually not as messy around here as you think it would be. I think in Rivertown, when I had all the stuff there, it was all in like a confined space. But over here in Pine Valley, we got a good amount of room. Is it Pine Valley? What's that? What the heck is this called? Pine. Yeah, Pine Valley. We got a lot of space over here. So I think when we start digging for gold at the end of this episode, we are going to use the Frankenstein and do it with a wheel loader. Just because the first hole of good ground that we got to dig for is probably not too deep. And eventually I got to dig a hole anyway, so I'll probably just go ahead and do that. But, first things first, we gotta get the wash plant up and going. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Alright, let's go ahead and... Yeah, apparently we're digging into hard soil. Alright, you go into this one here. Just gotta be careful which ones you put in where, because you don't. I don't want this thing spinning around afterwards. Nope, you're here. And then once I get the wash plant up and going, we got all the hoses, electrical. We got a lot of stuff to put back together. Let's spin around. And then the next one we'll grab is the one that's upside down on top of our gravel. Spin this around like that. Hopefully I don't break any cables today. Alright. Whoop, nope. Back in the driving mode. Alright, so this one here is going to be a little bit trickier because it's upside down. And when I install that, I'm probably going to install it from the other side. So the end part needs to be on my left-hand side. And alright, so yep. So hopefully I can hook up 2 cables on one side, lift up, and it'll just rotate on its own. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, we'll find a better place to dig later on. Not too worried about it. Let's just grab this one here. Let me guess, you're not going to reach, right? No, you're not going to reach. Cable is too short. Can you reach now? Oh, good. It's going to start flipping on its own. I like that. Let's just grab another. They're all on the other side. Yep. All right, which one are you? All right, so you need to go into that one there. And now these are not going to reach the other side, I'm sure of it. Just a little bit too short. So let's hopefully I can do that. You are this one. And that leaves this one here. The cable is too short. I do have longer cables, but the problem is I don't want to use the longer cables because when I go to lift it up, then I'll have to lift it way off the ground. There we go. Now that we're on. Alright, let's go ahead and lift this up. Better back away from the... Yep. It was going to lift itself in the upright position, but now it probably won't, right? We had it to where it was going to go upright, but then, yeah. I hit the, it's the gravel something or other. What's this called, actually? Is it going to tell me what it's called? No. It'll come to me like an hour after I get done recording, or when I finally hitch it on up. Well, I do have the in on the correct side that I need it to be on. Maybe once I get in place and rotate around, I'll take off 2 cables on each side, and that should rotate on its own. Come on, excavator. I'm pretty sure you can get up that hill. Now, I'm pretty sure if I just drop this kind of in place, it's not going to snap in, is it? Because it's upside down. But then again, I don't know. I haven't tried it, so maybe it will. I'll try that first just to see if it does. Nope, definitely got to take a couple of the cables off. I wonder if I can reach them from here-ish. So I want to take that one off. And I was able to jump up and somehow detach it. So that should almost rotate on its own. And I think it just snapped in. Like a glove. Alright, so now the trommel. And there goes the cable. Yep, stuck on that. So it's there somewhere. Oh, it's right here. And All right, let's leave it there for now. Yeah. It's still a good cable, just that it just snaps off. That's all it really does. It doesn't make it short or anything. All right, let's go get the trommel. We should be able to put that into place. A few moments later and a few cables broken later, and I could not find one of them actually. I think it actually might be inside the trommel somewhere. I'm not quite sure where it is, but we got 3 cables hooked up to the trommel right now. And I think I got it facing the correct way. We're going to find out here in a second when I go to place this in. I do have another 5-meter cable. I think it's in the back of the pickup truck, honestly. So while we're here, I'm going to grab it. I'll probably find the other broken cable, I don't know, in like a day or so. It'll just be laying somewhere. Alright, so we got that in place. Let's curl up the bucket here and lower that down and see if I can find the other 5-meter cable. Is it in here? I mean, it broke off. I don't know where it went. Yeah, I don't see it. All right, let me just go see if I can dig out the 5-meter cable in the back of this mess back here somewhere. Oh, okay. Well, it's right there. That was really hard to find. All right, and attach that there. So now with the trommel and the sluices on down, I could actually bring over... Okay, there's the cable. Found the cable. I must have fell out of the trommel when it landed. The gravel... Well, I'm just running... I forgot all the names of these things. Yeah, those things. The rock separators, whatever. I know, it's terrible. Just terrible. Let's go ahead and put the cable over here. We'll get those hooked up, get those in place. Slip that all the way up here. And let's see which way they're facing. I'm not going to try to get the excavator to go up that much of a hill. I want to say they're called a gravel pump, but it just doesn't seem right calling them a gravel pump. Rotate you around here. Ah, the excavator just loves going up hills at an angle. Alright, that's probably close enough. And lower it all the way down as far as I can. That way the cables will reach. Wait, which one do I got? Oh, I got you. You should be able to reach, right? There's one. 2. Oh, I can't jump up there. I'm trying to grab. All right, let's do it this way. Yep, it is called a gravel pump. I hope all this time when I keep saying I'm digging in a hard spot, find someplace else. Hopefully it's not wearing out my teeth on the bucket, because I'm really not digging here, but the game thinks I'm trying to. It just seems kind of weird. Alright, I'll get the one on the right first. At least I'll try to. Alright, there's one of the two. It's coming together. Where is the other one? Way up there. And of course, when you're trying to get things hooked up, that's when the excavator decides to break on down, and it says something to do with the track. Oh, I don't have any of those. I'm not. How do you get that off, actually? That is a good question. That's a very good question. Not with that. Probably not with a screwdriver. I get that off with a crowbar, huh? Well, alright. Looks like I gotta go to the store, which kind of sucks because I got all the stuff in the back of the pickup truck. So, give me a few moments. I guess I could order it and just have it shipped here. You know what? I'll probably just end up doing that. Where is the trash can here? The dumpster. Alright. Way over here. I don't like ordering things and have them ship it to me because it's always so expensive. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Where's the door to my tent? Here it is. While I'm here, any workers yet? No, of course not. Back on out, equipment store. And now I got to find out where that is, and if there's a reinforced one, do I want to? I'll see how much they are. First, I got to find these things. Or is that going to be? Oh, I got to go into parts. See if I can find. There's a tooth. Reinforced. You know what? We'll just get a regular one because it's cheaper. And so it's not too bad. It's $709, and it's only going to be $922 for them to deliver it, I guess. I can deal with that. Hopefully it's just right up here somewhere. Aha, there it is. Now the only problem, as we all know, when one breaks, that's when they all start to break. And there are a lot of these things on the excavator. And the excavator is the one thing that we do own. For big equipment anyways. Oh, so I just pop it on like that? Easy enough, I guess. We're backing up and moving. And another piece of the puzzle is in place. Alright, so now the next thing I think I'll get is the other sluice coming off of... where does that go? That's a good question. I gotta figure out where that goes. Which way is in? That way's out, so I'm going to want to place it... Trying to figure out which way I need to be. And where it goes up there. I think I would want to be on the in part. Facing me. That's why I think so. Not too sure. Probably going to guess wrong, but let's see if I can do it this way. Now, in all honesty, I don't think I would be driving on these wood planks with the excavator over here, but I probably should have put on, and I could have gone up and over those side railings over there. But I think this will be just fine. Yeah, it's fine enough. We are good. So, the next thing I would grab, I think, would be the wash plant itself. So now it's time to go up and grab that. It's as high as I can go with all that. Hopefully those cables don't get stuck on anything. Like I said, hopefully those cables don't get stuck on anything, and of course they did. Almost got this into place. Then a couple more big pieces of equipment to move. And then it's all electrical. I'm hoping this cable doesn't snap here, but it might. I don't think I can raise it any higher. Oh, no, I can. Perfect. I think I got a piece of cable. Nope, it's free. Alright, so the next thing are the buckets. We'll bring those on over. But so far, everything's been going rather well, other than a couple snag cables here and there. But it does annoy me. Sometimes with the excavator just going back and forth, you get over like on top of a hill or a little bit of a knoll, and it just slows down to like, you know, half a mile an hour, and the excavator does not want to climb over things. Anyways, yep, the bucket loader would be next. The belt buckets, I guess that's what I'll call them. Take me a few minutes to get over there, snap that in place, and then that beautiful thing over there by the wheel loader, and then it's pretty much just plug and play after that. But we got to get the generator up straight as well. All right, now spin around. Why are you not spinning around for? Maybe I'll get lucky and get it close enough to where it snaps in. There we go. Alright, hopefully none of the cables get stuck on anything. Are we going to? Nope, we're all set. Alright, one more piece of the wash plant to put into place. Then I gotta get the generator situated somewhere. The good news about here in Pine Valley, I think the magnetite separator and the wash table might be able to go down there. Actually, no, maybe not. Doesn't look flat enough. So I may have to find some place to put that as well. Let's see. Which way that is going to... I really don't know which way that's going to face when that goes up there. So I'll take a guess and just put this on, and hopefully when I get up there we'll figure it out. And then, yeah, then we got to run around, hook up everything up, figure out where all our tables are going to go, put some buckets in, get our workers back in where they should be going, the mats in. All that stuff needs to be figured out. So I'm hoping when I turn the corner that I got the gravel hopper on the excavator the way it should be. I mean, if it's set up the same way in the same direction it was before, then it should be fine. And you would think that the opening would face where we're going to be digging, and it does. So we're all set there. Rotate that around. And voila, that is in. I think I'm going to take a break from the excavator just for a little bit. So let's go ahead, park that on up. And let's go start unloading the trailer and the truck with some stuff that we have. That way, if I need it for anything else, it'll be unloaded. Let's go ahead and grab this first. And we'll come on down here. We know where these go. Of course, the way I'm carrying it, can't really see too much of what we're doing. Looks like they face like that. So there's one of four. Now I'm going to get my exercise in by running around. Now we're getting somewhere. It's starting to look like a wash plant. I don't know if I want the generator right here. I think probably the best place for the generator would be right here. I think that's where I'm going to put it. Because they'll be out of the way of everything, and then the cords won't have too long to run. Then we got to run all the hoses. Pretty soon we'll be making some good gold here. Would be nice. I'm so anxious to get another worker going. I really don't care what kind of a job they have, but as long as they get another worker. You know, it'd probably be easier if I just drove the pickup truck down there. So let's go ahead and do that. And there's not much room down here for like the wave table and everything. Alright, we're going to need a bucket for there. All the buckets should be empty. Bucket for there. I don't think I need any of that stuff. There's that. We'll just throw a cable down here. Okay, kind of need to just place these over here. I don't know if I left those on the sluices. If they were to be transferred over here, what would happen to them? So try to play it smart and take them off. Throw those all out. And might as well throw the bucket out as well. Spare parts, I'll leave those in here because those will need to go up there. Alright, so now the thing is, I don't know which one the worker, because I don't have them assigned to this location at the wash plant. So I got to get the worker over here to figure out what sluice they're going to be working on. Where's that other bucket? I need that bucket for up here. There's that. I'll leave the pickup truck running for now. That's fine. Let's go over to the tent. And we'll get some workers assigned over at this wash plant. Parcel 3. So he's already assigned to there. So you're already assigned to... So they're already moved over here? Alright, so I thought I had to move them over to... I remember in the early days, you had when you switched parcels, you had to move them over to the new parcel. But I guess once you sign them to the equipment, they just follow the equipment around. Alright. Let's see, which one are you assigned to? He's assigned to that one, he or she. I don't know if it's a he or she. Do I want them assigned to that? Because in order for me to reach those... I'll leave it on that one for now. And then I may move them around later on. Let's go ahead and get these mats in. Okay, so all the mats and the grates are on top. Those are all set to go. The other mats, I believe, are still in the wash table for the mats. But I'm done with the pickup truck down here. Let's park this up by the shed because I got some spare parts. Those are 7-meter long cables back there. And then I got some extra parts that I have not been using at all. But we're keeping them around just in case I do need them. I wish I didn't have to drive over the hoses like that, but... it is what it is. Alright, I'll take care of all the stuff in the back here later on. Let's go grab... oh, it's right here. The nuggetator. Let's bring that on down. Kind of like the same area that we had it over in Rivertown. I'm actually thinking I'm going to place it like right there-ish. Actually, let's move it more right there. And that bucket's going to go right there. Now these need to go... yeah, those will work out rather well. So I may keep the worker right where they is. I can just come up here and grab those. It's not too difficult. Be nice if also the workers would level up a little bit. But I realize I'm not going through the days too fast. So I'm thinking if this worker were to level up, I could put more mats on the other side. And I go through a couple of cycles before I need to go ahead and clean that out. Alright, so there is that. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out where would I want to put the magnetite separator and the wave table. I mean, maybe there. I mean, it's relatively. I mean, it's not that realistic here. It doesn't have to be that flat. In real life, you would want it flat. But let's go ahead and get the excavator up and running again. And let's get our generator upright. That would be nice. Let's see. How do I want this to be here? All the cords are going to be on this side. So I want that facing that way. Alright. I think I know how I want the cables to go, but my guess is the cable's going to be kind of on the short side. Alright, now let's go ahead and let's see how many cables reach where they need to be. Can I not grab that? Why can't I grab any of these cables? I can grab that one. Alright, so you need to go there. And then you need to go there. And somehow the last cable, where did it go? It's dangling in here somewhere. Where's the end of it? Whoever delivered this generator needs to be fired. Oh, I see it. It's right here. Can I grab it? I can see it. It's right there. Alright, maybe since I got 3 cables hooked up, maybe I can get the generator upright and I'll get off that cable. Easy does it. Alright, now can I grab that cable and hopefully attach it? Sweet. Alright, now the problem is the excavator's on one side and the generator is on... Oh, I can lift up and over? Don't hit nothing. Let's not drop it on our pickup truck either. I don't like how much it's swinging around. And let me lower this down here so it can stop dancing around on me. Come on, rotate back counterclockwise a little bit. Alright. Probably not really where I want it. I think I'm probably too close, which we are. And I probably want to bring it a little bit more this way as well. At least we got to stop swinging around for a bit. I think it's found its home. Where's the ladder so I can get up here and do this a little bit easier? cables off. And park and brake. Let's turn off the excavator. I think we are good to go with this. Alright, first thing, since it's only right here. Nice. Perfect. Alright, let's get the big cords first. I wonder if these are the 240 cords or 480 cords. I would say it's 240. Let's get the furthest one here. I didn't want to climb the ladder of the generator, but thank you. Now I gotta reel up the cord so it's not a big mess. Don't climb the ladder. Thank you. Where is the cord? Right here. Did we run out of water again? I must have missed a sign that the stream ran dry. Yeah, the stream ran dry, and I'm running. The pump is running dry, so that's not good. On and off that stream has been. Alright, so what I'll probably do to make it a little bit easier, let's plug in this stuff first, and then bring it on down, and hopefully we don't climb the ladder of the generator. Alright, now I need the electrical cord for here. That plugs into there like that. What's the other one for here? I know I use all of them. That's plugged in, that's plugged in, that's plugged in. That's plugged in. Everything down here takes 120. Oh, the water pump plugs into that generator. That's right, the water pump plugs into that big generator. That's why I got one empty spot left. Alright, so now I need just regular cords. And how do I want to run these? I would like to not climb the ladder of the generator every time. I would like to run them down through there, but I don't think that's going to allow me to. It may not look too bad if I just run it down here like this. And then again, it may. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that. Let me see if I can run the other one differently, but like, yeah, we'll see if I can run it differently. Make it look a little bit cleaner. Now, if I remember, we were on Rivertown. I barely got everything hooked up, and a bear attacked one of my cords before I was even done hooking everything up. Let me plug into here. And then if I were to kind of... Alright, it dropped down through there. See if I can find it. Well, with a little fiddling and a little placement here and there, I got all the cords running down to the gravel pumps. Down underneath the trommel. I even got the cord going down over here to the gold nuggetator. Running on down to there. So no cord so far running around this way. But as for the water now... Now we gotta get the water all hooked up to the wash plant. So that's gonna be the next thing. But as for the electrical cord, so far so good. I may move these around to here. And to here. Gold nuggetator. Reason why I'm doing this because inside the panel Stop climbing the stairs. I want it to be gravel pump, yes, nuggetator, and this will be the magnetite separator and the wave table. The plugs here may change as well, so I know which one. I just may change the reinforced trommel over and just have the wash pump as the first one, so when I come in and turn them off, I know exactly. I probably should put them in the same spot they were, because you get into a habit of turning certain ones on and off. All right, so the next step would be we're going to have to run water, of course, to our wash plant. So we're going to need a nice big hose coming back from the water tower over to here. And I think we're going to run the hose right to here, because some of the water needs to go down to the gravel pumps. And then the other needs to go over to the Glacier Creek. Let's drop that there. We need this next. I don't like my hose doing that, though. Let me drop that like right here. All right, now can I hook this up like that? What's it doing? There, that looks normal. All right. So now we need a red hose. Not the one with the filter on it. Yep, red hose here. And you hook up to that. And then to keep it looking kind of clean, we'll run it through here. And then around to here. And then up to here. And perfect. So now I need another red hose. And that one hooks up to there. And we're just going to run it to like here. Until I can figure out all the rest of where I want to run certain things. But we definitely got to run hoses to our hog pans. That's what this is for. So we'll pop that there, and then you hook up to that. It's too bad I can't pick up two garden hoses at once because, I could, but in the game, cannot. All right, so we'll hook that to there. And then about as clean as that's going to get. So I'm trying to think if I want to buy some water for the tower. I don't think the water's that expensive, if I remember correctly. All right, let's try to jump over to that. Let's drop. Okay, I was hoping to drop the hose way over there, but it coiled back. All right, let's wheel on up. Hopefully it gets on. Yep, get on that side. Perfect. All right, kind of runs through that one there, but maybe when I reload the game, it'll settle in. So what I usually do, as before, I'll take the hose off here and then hook up to the gold nuggetator when I need it. So the two other ports are going to go to the wave table and our magnetite separator. And I would like these to be down there. Let's bring the magnetite separator down first, because that one usually tips over the easiest. That will work there, actually. I don't mind that location at all. As of right now, I don't anyways. We'll see when I get to the first clean out how it looks. Alright, so what I need now is another hose. And I don't think I'm going to get to be digging any dirt this episode at all. Because this, yeah, the setup takes longer than what you think it will. And now you just need to hook up to there. I like having nice, short runs to everything. I will run power to that in just a moment. I want to see, hopefully, the wavetable will fit down here somewhere decently. I'm just jumping it down now. So that, water goes there. All right, so we could just... we can do it like that, I suppose. Like I said, it's not really the best location for it, but as for convenience, when I'm doing the clean out, that's like the best place for it. And then the water hooks up to that. Now we just need 2 more power cords. Get the magnetite separator and wavetable power. Bring some buckets on down as well. And what I'm going to do here is... let's see if I can run the power cords as I did the other ones. So, plug you in there. And then what I want to do is kind of drop it. Yeah, this takes a little bit of talking to. Whoops. No, don't want to do that. Let's try that again. Crouch on down. Stop springing backwards as well. Alright, now hopefully when I go down here I can find it. Now you can see some of the power cords are kind of clipping through. I see that one. Can I grab it? It's out of my reach. Well, overall, it's not too bad. I'm not sure I like the electrical cords the way they are going up through here. I mean, that doesn't look too pretty. So I did try just running one down around and following the hoses itself, and that's probably the best way to go. I mean, it kind of, I don't want to say blends in, but it matches in better than running down through there. But maybe when I reload the game, maybe the cords will separate themselves a little bit. Who knows? But we do got water and power to everything down here. I do believe everything's kind of set to go. We are ready for maybe a dry run. Yeah, I think we're all set for a dry run. Make sure everything powers up. Now, we don't have water, but that's all fine. We're just going to give it a good go. So, yep, we got the buckets are rotating. The belt's going there. Glacier Creek wash plant is running. The trommel is running. The gravel pumps are running. Don't want to then run too long when they're dry with no water going through them. But everything looks like it is good to go. Now, I could change the way the electrical goes around here. Because usually I run our electrical... Stop climbing up there. We could, usually I run the electrical pump on here. But if I run it off the generator itself, a small generator, I could take one of these big cords, the high 240 cords, run it down here, and then run an electrical box, and then run all the cords to everything down here. So it would look a lot cleaner than try to fish everything down through like I did here. So it's a possibility I could do something like that and just keep the electrical pump right where it is and just running off the generator over here. It's got to make sure I keep that full of fuel, which is, it's not too hard. We do have another pump, a water pump, that I could possibly give more water to the water tower, but honestly, I wasn't really using the pump on the other in Rivertown at all. Yeah, there is no water here whatsoever. Anywhere. And that's definitely not deep enough at all. Anywhere at all. Alright, so all of our workers are all set. The other thing I want to see is, let's go ahead. I'm going to grab Frankenstein. I think I'm going to leave the fuel container up here. I do have 10%. I wonder if I should get some more fuel. Yeah, let's go ahead and just get 500 more gallons. It's not gonna. It's only going to cost me $5,000, so that's not too bad to have around. Now let's go ahead and get this kind of squared away where it needs to be. No, I don't want those on. Did the belt turn off? It did. Oh, because I was in operation mode instead of drive mode. That's why it was coming on. And the next thing I probably need to do is get the map out. Gold map, parcel number 3. So we're going to be digging there to there. So basically what I want to do is, we're going to be using the wheel loader. And since it's right at the beginning of the claim itself, we'll just dig on down. And like I said, it's not going to be too deep at this first one. So yeah, probably just use the wheel loader for sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this around. I don't know. I may not be able to use it because it might be too short of a run. If I zoom on out, I can get a better view of what it needs to look like here. And let's see here. That would be down. I want to get it down to the ground. Alright, so I need to just got to get your angles right. And at a bird's eye view, it looks like that is going to be right where it needs to be. Is that down all the way? I think it's actually hitting the ground. And I think that's where it needs to be. I will turn the engine off there. Am I going to be able to get out being right next to that? Yep, we're good. Yeah, it's close enough to the ground there. So, yep, wheel loader starts digging out from here on out and get to these nice little sweet spots. How big of a sweet spot is it to start off with? Well, we can kind of go from corner to corner. You can kind of see it actually kind of goes back this far here, and one Frankenstein should be able to do that no problem. But once we get back further, let's go ahead and mark these squares here so we can get a better view of how far out those are. One. Oh, I couldn't quite see it because of the way the sun's shining on the mud. But then, yeah, we start digging here. So one Frankenstein will not be enough to reach that far. So worry about that when we get that far. You know, I could lease another Frankenstein. Just have to wait and see how it goes. But our wash plant is up and ready to run. We did order some fuel for midnight. You know, let's see how much the water is going to be. I got a decent amount. I could probably actually run a day without much. I was going to say fuel, but that's water. I don't want to use. All right, so if I were to order... So I can only order so much water. That's only 10 grand. Let's go ahead and... Wait. But now it says 1 million. I did not order that much water, did I? I thought I only ordered like 200 and some odd gallons, but it filled up to 1 million. All right. Well, I mean, that's fine. We're still sitting at, we'll just say $100,000 of money in the bank account. We do have 12,000 ounces of magnetite we could sell if need be, and we don't want to do the gold until wintertime comes, because that's when the prices will be higher. So the pump was shut off, and being 3 o'clock in the afternoon and we're not getting any water itself, and I would like to see if I get another worker. Let's just go ahead and we're going to sleep till morning, and then we'll see if we get ourselves a worker or not. Hey, we wake up in the morning and someone wants to work for us. That's pretty darn good. Our money dropped down to 50,000. So maybe it finally charges for all that water and the fuel afterwards, I guess. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Let's go in here and see how many workers we got. We just got one more new worker awaiting. And what do you do, sir? You do a hog pan. And you only charge $162 a day? We can afford that. Let's go ahead and hire you. Let's go back to hired, unassigned. And we'll put you on that one there, assigned there. Now, what I probably can do, but I don't have any more, is I could get some more hog pan mats and put them in there, and he'll change them out when they get full. Not that big of a deal, but you know what? I'm not going to know which one it is because I don't have any. I'll tell you what. Which one is he working on? So I picked that up. Yeah, so I can put them over here. Only 2? Not 4. Well, I'll go to the store and get some extra ones anyways, put them in there, and he'll be ready to go. Do we actually have water, or are we still bone dry? And nope, we are still bone dry on the water. So having that much water is not too bad in the water tower. We'll just have to wait and see if the rain ever does come back. I'm pretty sure it will. But next episode, yeah, we'll start doing a clean out here. Don't know how long it's going to take us to fill up, but you know, we don't have that far to go to here, so the wheel loader just be going back and forth from here. Get a whole bunch of dirt. Now the gold's supposed to be better as the parcels go along. So we went from Old Arnold to Rivertown, now to Pine Valley. So I'm kind of interested to see how well the gold comes out here. But now we got to start saving up $2.4 million. Is it for the last one? I don't think I can see how much it is. I don't own that yet, do I? Don't think so. All right, so if I go back into the tent, that's going to tell me better. Yeah, it's $2.4 million for a buyout. So we got like $1 million in gold sitting there, so that's not too bad. So we'll have to wait and to see how everything goes. But we got ourselves another worker. I don't think he does anything else but the hog pans, right? He doesn't actually add auto swap mats on sluice box when they are full. 4 more slots for hog pan mats. 2 more slots for hog pan mats. So I can only put 2 in there? Either way. Anyone else close to leveling up? That'd be kind of good. Not anywhere close, not anywhere close, not anywhere close. Somewhat close? Give or take? But they're all signed, ready to go. This guy looks really thrilled. Josh may need a raise or something. He doesn't look too thrilled. But now we got 5 workers. And like I said, we're all set to go. A few snap cables, but before I get going, I'm definitely going to clean out the trailer. This is all extra stuff that we need here. Put some stuff away. And go to the store and get some more hog pan mats so our new worker can swap them out when needs to be. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Gold Rush in Pine Valley. But until then, have a good one.